All right, guys. The footage that follows is the result of a few months, probably, of failed and abandoned videos because things just happened, life got in the way. I didn't have time to finish the video or pick up the phone again to keep vlogging, and I figured after today, because you'll see this at the end of the video, I figured, you know what, let's just turn it into a big fail compilation, and you can see all of the stuff that I've tried to work on and just never got around to finishing it. So I will also link the things that I used in this failed Get Ready With Me down below in case you're interested in any of the stuff that is on my face right now, excluding the blemishes. So anything else that I talk about, I don't know. I looked through my phone real quick and I have, I think, like several clips. So if there's like products or things that I talk about, I'll link those down below also. But yeah, I guess enjoy this fail compilation because that's just what it was. So enjoy it. I hope that you guys are doing good. Stay safe out there, and let me know if you guys have had any fails lately. Bye. All right, so we've got him down there placing things of corn for the birds and the bunny. We have a bunny that appeared, and then we have little like water tubs back there for them. So he's doing all of that stuff. We've got her sitting here just doing her thing. Hey, Lydia. What's going on? Lydia. What you looking at? Girl Squad. Okay, so then I am making over here, I'm letting it cool. I have hummingbird food, you know, like hummingbird nectar. It's just water and sugar. Because George brought home a new hummingbird feeder. It looks like this. It's purple. Awesome. He said I got it because I knew you'd like it, and I agree. I do like it. But it was the craziest thing because we do actually have our hummingbird feeder out. It's right about there, and the hummingbird comes every single day now and visits. But we put it out there because we noticed him outside, like looking for where was the feeder, because, you know, there was a feeder last year.
Guess who's here?
Who?
Mr. Woodpecker.
The woodpecker.
Yeah.
Where's he at?
He actually left.
Oh, man.
I think because there's nothing for him.
The suet. He likes the suet. We need to put out the suet.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I was telling them the hummingbird story.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell them also?
Oh, I'm going to shower.
Okay. Okay, well, he's going to shower. But anyway, the hummingbird story. So we noticed him, what was it, a few days ago or something, right? Anyway, we noticed him looking on the tree for, like, where is the hummingbird feeder? And so then we put it out there, like, a couple hours later. And we noticed that he came back and he was drinking it. And we were watching him, like, standing right here. And we were just like, wow, this is so cool. And then he like took off, and it was almost like he like circled back and came this way, you know? And he just kind of pulled right up. Where's my finger? Okay. He just kind of pulled up in front of us at the window, like right here. Just kind of did a double take, stopped right here, stared us straight in our eyes right here, and then just kind of stared at us, kind of flitted around a little bit, and then just took off. It was like he was saying thank you for putting out the feeder. And maybe it was a predatory thing, I don't know, but I would like to think that he was thanking us. I think that that's a nice way to look at it. But anyway, now we have another station for them, because last year we had several of them, so hoping that works out good. We have plans for this shed, though. We'll have to explain that to you later also. And we have solar lights. Or not, yeah, they are solar lights. Yeah, we have more solar lights that we need to show you later.
We'll be right back.
All right. All right, guys, welcome back. So you saw the first clip there, and we were having a great time. And then here we are. It is now, how many days is that? Like 4 days later, I think, because we just kind of dropped the ball and kind of just lived in the moment, I guess. And so here we are now. It is 1 p.m. on the 16th of June. And so that's where we're at. And we're doing things around the house. We have, let me see here. I think I need to turn you around. All right, it's time to feed him. And this is kind of his like napping contraption. Works very, very well, if I do say. So it's gonna be just whoop. Hello. Ready to get up?
All right.
Okay, so just to show you guys real quick, we are making these. Well, they're already made, but we haven't had these in a long time, like many, many years. So I figured that we would try them, and I feel like they do look similar to on the package, but we're gonna see how these really are. Hopefully they're not burnt. How do you think these are gonna be? Great. We'll see.
Alright guys, so it is 11 o'clock at night. We bought a new hummingbird feeder, and then guess who shows up with her babies, who are hiding in this tree up here. I think you can see his head. Maybe not. But anyway, here she is, the mom, drinking all our hummingbird fluid. That's you. Yep. Look at her, walking away in shame.
Good morning, vlog. We are here at Casa P, and it is a big, big day today because finally, after 3 years, finally, I have won the battle in getting patio furniture. So we have the deck, you know, and we, for the longest time, weren't really home a lot. So he was kind of like, oh, why do we need patio furniture? And I was like, I just want to sit out there whenever I'm here. And now that we're here all the time, I have finally wore him down, and we are getting a used patio set because we could not decide on a new one. So here we are. I kind of won like the battle. Well, you know what? Actually, I won the war. Like I won the overall war to get patio furniture, but I lost the battle in choosing what we were gonna get. And now it's already so late in the season that we're just picking up a used one. It's just 2 wicker tables and a little, 2 wicker chairs and a little table, $75 from Facebook Marketplace. And we're just gonna use that for the remaining like little bit of summer that we're gonna have. And then next year, we'll probably in the off season, maybe we'll search for like a full like actual set. But I'm just really excited to be able to have some morning coffee outside, be able to maybe have like some dinner outside or something. Like, I'm excited to be able to enjoy the yard because it really does sound like just like nature. Whenever you're out there, you really don't hear like road noises or anything like that. So I'm really excited. So that's what's going on today. After about like 2 minutes of rambling, we're getting a patio set. That's the main event for today. George is going to pick it up right now. He should actually be arriving there like in a couple minutes. So hopefully he can fit it in the car. And, oh, hey Lydia. And then, you know, we'll show you what it looks like whenever he gets it here. Hopefully it looks good because you guys, bless his heart, he wanted, do you hear him? He's like giggling back there. He loves this hay bear thing. Okay, so anyway, he wanted to just get like something like very like minimalist looking, like very like straight lines, you know, like clean. And I was like, no. I was like, we need something sturdy because we are not small people. We need something that's going to be comfortable because I fully intend on literally like rolling out of bed at like 5 a.m. and just trundling my way right outside and having my morning coffee in peace. And he was kind of like, I like the look of this, and I really wanted something more like nice looking but comfortable looking, because it's really only us seeing it, and well, I guess the entire internet, but you know, the only people that are going to really enjoy it is us, so that's all I really care about. So I have been working on my planner here and there whenever I get a chance. I really haven't had a whole lot of time lately. I'm planning on like actually like setting it up for August, but I've been like trying to like set up some trackers, and here's my thing. So I decided that like I was gonna just end up doing a lot of the trackers just all in here because it gave you a decent amount of space for the bullet journal stuff rather than using a separate one. And I was like, cool, I think I can fit everything in here. And I was like, I will use this one that I bought to practice on. That way I can practice whatever I'm like doing for it in here, make sure it's correct, and then transfer it into the permanent one. That way it's not like messed up in there, right? So like really good plan. Sure. Except here's what happened. So here's the thing. Where is it here? Did I do it toward the back? I think I did. So I was doing all of these little like, you know, I tore some pages out, but you know, I was like kind of doodling back here and like, you know, getting some things together. So I did that. Then I was like, okay, cool. I have it down. I know what I'm doing. I'm going to put this in here and I'm going to do my first tracker. And that's what happened. This is what happened, and it turned out really terrible because I was doing well up here. Now, I made all of these like little doodles after the fact. I was just doing the boxes. Okay, so I did these 3 boxes, fine. Then I did this box, fine, except a little, you know, whatever. But then somehow, how did I not just like line... Dude, I got all the way to here. I connected the last line and I looked at this and I said, son of... And then I threw up my hands and I said, wow, things are bad, because now I can't use this one because I need to like, you know, I need it to be a spread. So I turn it over and I do another one. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to do it like this. And I'm going to do little like emojis instead of writing, you know, like gas or water or whatever. So I found cute little stencils for the electric and the water. Then I couldn't find one for gas. And I was like, okay, fire. Except this is a lotus. But I was like, fine, I can make it look like fire. That looks like crap. You know what that is? That's a fire festival. It's crap. So then we go down here and I did a house. It looks like garbage. But at first I was like, let me just add one of those like little windows. And then I did that and it looked like a church. And I was like, great. And then I was like, let me add windows. And I did that and it looked terrible. Then we go over here to the Wi-Fi signal, which is like internet, okay? Can you look at that? Like, legit terrible. Then we go over here to cell phone, because for these I could not find good like stencils and I'm not good at drawing. So anyway, regardless. Okay, I could see that maybe that's a cell phone bill, but it looks like garbage. Like garbage. Okay, so then we move on. I'm like, okay, I'm going to do it a different way. I'm going to lay things out differently. So we go over here. I have it figured out fully, okay? I got it. I've like banged this out. I'm like, cool, I know exactly what I'm doing. Oops. Great, messed up. The rest of it is still good. We can salvage this. Then I start to make it up here and I was like, oh crap, I've miscalculated. Screwed it up again. Okay, so then we are now over here to this spread. I'm doing it again. It is perfect, except, you know, little minor little things, but overall it looks good. I don't need perfection at this point because I am already so messed up. But then, why did I do that? Why did I do that? I legit was just like, zoop, drawn a straight line all the way down and I just messed it up. So that's where I'm at. I have wasted that many pages. I only have this many pages of the bullet journal part left. And I'm going to need to scrap all of these pages. So it's not going great. But I mean, I can only improve from here. So there's where we're at with that. We're having some work done on the shed today. Previously, we got a new roof on it. And then now we're gonna add some windows to the side, like right about here. I think one on each side. And then that's what we're gonna do today on it. And then next, we're gonna add siding to it and get new doors on it. But it's gonna look like a mini home soon. Right? Well, I see a hole in the wall, so we're making some progress, it seems. This is gonna be interesting. I think we ended up deciding on doing one window on each side, because that's what our contractor recommended. I would have liked to have two on one side just because I feel like it would have looked cuter to have two, but I do agree though that the lighting situation would be better to have it on both sides. Even though the one side is like facing the fence and like you're not really going to see it inside, though it will make a difference in the amount of light that's being let in. Because let's see, the way that we're at right now, so like this is east-west and then this is north-south. So the sun goes like this across our yard. So by having the windows on either side, we get maximum sunlight, so that's good. So hopefully this goes well. Okay guys, welcome to the video. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but I guess if you're seeing it, then hopefully it turns out okay. So here is our master bedroom closet. Here's our messy bed. Don't look at that. So we have here this closet, and let me just show you. It's insane. We house the men's of the house closet stuff. What? That sounds really weird, but we basically have my son's stuff here, and then we have all of my husband's stuff here, and then I have a whole room for my closet, yay me, but their closet sucks. So I was downstairs in one of our spare bedrooms and I was like, oh man, there's this really nice custom closet thing in here. It sucks that it's not upstairs. And then I was like, wait a minute, why can't you put it upstairs? So here we are. I am up here and I'm thinking now, this might be a little bit harder than I thought, because in my mind, I forgot that there was this shelf here, and I forgot that this rack was here, which I don't know how I'd forget that since everything is hung up here, but regardless, it happened. So now I'm considering, how do I put it in here? I'm thinking I would have to put it on one side, or maybe like right here, because we have this attic stuff right here. So I need to make sure to not cover that, but I don't necessarily want it to be all the way in the corner. So I think what we're going to do is just, I guess just start. I'm just going to take everything out of here and everything out of the one downstairs, and you know, we're just going to see how this goes, I guess. So real quick, here is the downstairs closet. It's just a bunch of storage right now, but this is the main thing that I am wanting to put upstairs, so hopefully I can make that happen. Good morning vlog. We are here today gonna do the rest of our floors. So here's our filming room. It is all cleared out. The original owner had the original carpet in here, so we're finally gonna get rid of that. Previously did the floors in my closet room and our bedroom, but now we're gonna do the whole rest of the upper floor. So we've got it all cleared out, and we're gonna get this day going. Everything is like in our rooms. And then we got this little guy. Good morning. Good morning, sweet pea. Good morning, buddy. Hello. Oh, look at that smile. Good morning. All right, so here is our after. We are in the filming room. Turned out great. So here's the flooring. And now finally it all matches. Oh, I love it. Except for the bathroom, still need to get that fixed, but Can't have wood in there. So I did show in my, what is it? Low buy. I said that, you know, I wasn't buying like lip products except gloss. And I did end up buying 2 new glosses. And I want to say that it might have been Jessica Braun that gave me the idea to get these. I can't remember though. I heard it honestly in a YouTube video playing in the background and just like glanced and I was like, oh, that's cute. So it's the Lifter Gloss from Maybelline. Well, I can't even freaking talk. Oh boy. Lifter Gloss. Okay. Not even gonna say it again. I have Silk and Moon. And I can't remember which one she said might be a dupe for Fussy from Fenty. I think it might have been Moon. But this one, let's see if you can see this. Focus. So that one is definitely like glittery. And then this one is more of like a shimmer. And I thought on the lips that it would be more shimmery, but it was almost like more of like an opaque color. So this one definitely cannot wear too much of. I really need to like just dab it on and like kind of, you know, smooth it into my lips on my own, not with the applicator. Because it's very like, it's one of those that it will go outside your lines really easily. But this one on the other hand was super, super pretty. And I really like this one. And again, it is Moon of the gloss that I will not say the name of anymore because I keep messing it up. So yeah, I mean oh boy, what was I gonna say? Formula is comfortable. Get the gloss. I don't know, guys. And here are like my main 3 that I wear most of the times whenever I'm filming. The Milani Ludicrous glosses in She's All That and Semi Charmed. This one, again, I think She's All That was supposed to be a dupe for one of the Rihanna Fenty ones also, which I think is Fenty Glow. This is a dupe for. Super pretty. And then, of course, my Dior Addict in Dior Kiss. I've been wearing this one for a long, long time, but it looks like that. Just a nice, like, kind of sheer-ish kind of strawberry color. So those are my most, like, well, these are my most worn lip products lately. Can you please focus? And then these are my new ones. So just FYI, these seem really nice. So, you know, maybe check them out if you are at the store or whatever. Oh boy, I gotta go. Hey everyone, good morning. In the interest of saving a little bit of time, I already put on my concealer and powder. So, as usual, Flower Light Illusion Concealer and the Maybelline Fit Me Pressed Matte and Poreless Powder. Making some good progress on this. I've got the whole like inner pan showing. And now my nose is itchy from lint. Okay, so I'm ready for foundation. I feel like I'm so out of the swing of things. So let me just tell you my foundation real quick before I get started on that and I start talking while I drop everything. So I've been using my 2 powder foundations most. Tarte Confidence Creamy Powder Foundation. Not going to use that today. I've used it a ton on here, but almost out of it. I've got maybe like 3 or 4 uses that I'll get out of what's left in there. And then I have what I'm going to use today, my Bare Minerals Bare Pro. I have 10 Cool Beige, and I have got a pretty good pan going on that. So I'm excited that I'm finally using up some things. And I've got some other pans to show you too. But let me just get started so that I can get some things done while we're talking. So first off, have not filmed. Well, I filmed the other day. I filmed an empties video, but prior to that, I hadn't filmed for my channel in like almost a month. Like the low buy update that you saw had been filmed like a month ago because we just ended up getting busy. And then my husband had to go to the hospital. He had like a little scare. He thought he was having a heart attack. But luckily once he got there, you know, his heart was fine and stuff. It was just to do with his blood pressure. So luckily they were able to get that under control, but he did have to stay overnight. And now he's calling. All right, well, I went ahead and did the rest of my foundation because I thought that he was gonna call me back like right away. And now I'm done and he still hasn't called back. Watch, he's gonna call like in a second. But there's the rest of the foundation on. You know, it doesn't cover everything, but once I put setting spray on, I like the finish. I feel like it gives good enough coverage. There he is. Okay, so bronzer. I normally use my Bare Minerals Invisible Bronze, which, you know, I'm making a pretty good like little dent in this, but I don't know when I'm ever gonna hit pan. It just seems to never end. But today I'm gonna use my NARS Laguna. I just have the little one that I've been nursing for like years and years. So I'm just gonna use that because I'm trying to use it up, if that's ever gonna be possible. So we'll just go in with that. But basically, he went to the hospital and, you know, had to stay overnight and do some tests and stuff. And, you know, kind of scared him a little bit, I'm sure. So that's what's going on with him. You know, he's doing a lot better now. And we were already, you know, trying to like eat better and exercise a lot more and stuff. But I think that kind of gave him a little bit of a kick in the pants to be better with it and not drink as much coffee and stuff. So, did I even do down here? I don't think so. My mind is all over the place today. But, so basically from the time that he went into the hospital, which is less than a month ago, until right now, he's lost like close to 30 pounds. I'm also down 26 pounds now. So, I mean, we're doing really good considering that that's been like 3 weeks or so. Which is kind of crazy, but honestly for me, I don't really feel like any different. So, you know, that's been a positive overall, and a reminder to stress less. I also have all of these little baby hairs coming in, growing all wonky because the postpartum hair loss hit me like a few months ago and it was real bad for like 3 weeks. I was just shedding like crazy and all of this like was so sparse, and then suddenly it just started like growing back like a weed. So I've got all of these kind of like little mid-length ones right here, that are all new. Look at this tuft right here. Super short hairs, but at least it's growing back because I've heard horror stories of people where their postpartum hair loss never grew back. So I'll deal with like the crazy fluff right now. So next up, highlighter. I used up all of the one that I always use in these, which is the Hourglass Ambient Strobe and Incandescent. Talked about that in my last empties video, but I ordered another one, so I'm waiting for that to come. But in the meantime, I've been using the Dandelion Twinkle. This was one that I really liked before, but then, dude, once I got that Hourglass one, game over. Like, I really don't like using any other highlighter now. So, I mean, I'm gonna use it. And this one is good. It's not bad, but it's just not quite the same. So, can't wait to get that other one in. I just ordered the mini again because I was like, man, it took me quite a while to go through that one. Is there really a point to purchasing the full size? So I just decided not to. Like, this one has a nice sheen and it is fairly similar, but I feel like the other one, like this one has a little bit more of a glittery, little teeny bits if you look super up close, whereas the other one was more just like smooth, diffused radiance. And I know some people really hate to bring their highlighter here. And I actually feel like I got the idea from Temptalia because, is her name Christine? I can't remember, but everyone always makes fun of how she puts her highlighter like all right here. And then I got to thinking, I'm like, you know what? That doesn't look bad though. Like, if the highlighter is good, it can look good. And I always put my highlighter on before blush. So that way everything just kind of melds together. And I do typically use like a little bit more of a radiant blush too. Now see how it's like catching these two pimples that I had like previous? I'll just take like a little thingy afterward and just kind of dab at it, and then it tones it down a little bit. Normally I wouldn't have these here, but here we are. You know what, just screw it. I'm abandoning this. Like, It just doesn't work if it's like constant, like stop and do something else. So this get ready with me is not happening. You know what? Like, this is a fail. And this is how a lot of things go nowadays. I try to roll with the punches, you know, like we get other stuff done, but sometimes things like this don't happen because it's going to take me 3 times as long to do something while I'm talking about it than it would be to just do it. So I will do a get ready with me when I have time because today I clearly don't have time. There's too many things to do. So that's that.